I'm going to show my entire photocard collection. All of my binders and supplies I use for my collection, I made a card and I put all of the links and keywords that I use to find stuff in that card. So if you have any questions about where I get certain things, it should be in the card. But if it's not, then you can comment. To start, this is my FX Soli binder. These are 3 album cards. This is some sort of non-album card, another non-album, and some group cards. I think this one is fan made. And then I have 2 of my Loona cards in the back. And these are all fan made by myself. I use Moo Business, and these are all from her Goblin concept. And then I have some bigger inclusion stuff. Electric Shock group card. I think I added a few more postcards this year, so I might try to find some more. And then I did end up taking out a lot of the fan-made cards I had in here just because they were taking up a lot of space. So I moved them into this mini binder. This is my Red Velvet Solgi collection. The way I sort her cards is I put her solo stuff first, and then Red Velvet, and then subunit stuff. I started with her most recent solo release, accidentally on purpose. And the way I sort them, I try to keep all the album cards together, and if there's a concept that fits that's a non-album card, then I'll put it in. So like this one's a non-album card. I think these are all album cards. I think these 2 are non-album cards. That's accidentally on purpose. And then this is 28 Reasons. And it goes into Red Velvet stuff. So these are all the group releases. And I have all her photo cards and Kino cards and stuff. And I have some non-album cards mixed in, like some holos and merch cards. And then this is subunit stuff. So Irene and Solgi, and then I count SMCU as a subunit for some reason. And then also Got the Beat. We have Monster, and then SMCU Express, and then SMCU Palace, and then Stamp on It. And then this is SMCU The Culture. And then this is Tilt, which I'm still working on. And then these are her Japanese cards, and this one is a replica. I don't think this group card is expensive. I just haven't felt like buying it, but it fills the space nicely. And then this is all non-album, like miscellaneous merch and pre-order benefit stuff. And I try to keep it in chronological order. A few more things on the way, and then these are the other members. And then I have Irene solo because I bought her a little key ring. That's my entire Solgi collection. Next I'll do Triple S. I have a couple binders for them, and I mainly collect Yuyeon, but I also collect some full set stuff. And my top 4 is Yuyeon, Dahyun, Kotone, and Sohyun. Acid Angel from Asia, Assemble, Crystallize, and Lovelyz. Collected both sets. And Evolution, also collected both sets. And then Assemble 24, collected my top 8. And Visionary Vision, Hachi, Assemble 25. And that's it for album objects. And this is where I keep all my non-album Triple S stuff, which is also mainly Yuyeon. These are from Visionary Vision and some other random inclusions. This is a Polaroid from Visionary Vision era. And these are first class Atom 1 objects. These two are pre-orders from Acetato from Asia. This stuff is all assemble. This is from Crystallize / Acidize, I think. And then these are Evolution, Australian Tour, Star Magazine. This is another magazine. And this is Assemble 24. And her light stick object. And this is Visionary Vision. I collected a lot more for this era. I have some stuff for Hachi and their first fan kit. This is Season's Greetings. These are from a fan meeting. And then this starts Assemble 25. And I have a few more coming on the way. And then this is all the Season's Greetings inclusions. And then I have some other member non-album stuff. So I have my page for KEYCHAIN and Sohyun. Just some other members that I also wanted to keep. Then I have some mini postcard stuff. So these are from Assemble, Season's Greetings, Assemble 24. I think these are also Assemble 24 fan kit. This is Assemble 24, I think. That's all for non-album for Triple S. This binder has Triple S OMAs and other miscellaneous inclusions. I have the ones from Acetato from Asia, Assemble, Crystallize, Lovelution, Dahyun's Lovelution, Yuyun's Evolution, Assemble 24 version 1, version 2, and version 3. And I have Visionary Vision. I collected all 12 members. This is Assemble 25. And then these are all the Polaroids from Visionary Vision. And then these are miscellaneous album objects for other members I don't collect full sets for. It's mainly Assemble 24. I have Visionary Vision and Assemble 25. This is my Triple S ID binder and also symbol cards. And then last for Triple S, I just have some miscellaneous bigger inclusions that I store in here. I have some white paper behind because I was trying to see if I wanted to do that for all the pages, but I got kind of lazy. These are from Assemble 24. And then Visionary Vision. And these are Assemble 25. I have this random fan kit inclusion that kind of sticks out, but that's okay. Next is my Loona collection, and I mainly collect Cherry. For Loona era, I collect all her photo cards, minus the more hard to get Odd Eye Circle limited stuff. These are the hash showcase cards because they fit really well on this page, but these are all album cards. I don't really collect much Loona non-album, but I've thought about going back and finding some. I'm missing 2 Luminous cards, but I don't know if I'm gonna get those. Odd Eye Circle version up, and then Doll, and then Burn, and I have the Club Icarus Omas on the way. That's all for Chetty album cards, and then I have some miscellaneous other member Artemis stuff. This is my Chetty non-album Artemis binder. I keep all her selfie objects in the front. So this is one of the tours, Season's Greetings. I think another tour. I have her Season's Greetings on the way. Another tour. And then these are pre-orders from version up. And it goes into Doll. There's some mini postcards. Then I have Sunkissed Teddy on the side here. And this is my Loossemble binder. I have Kirby Yojin. And I mainly collect Go On, but I also collect Selective Yojin. Sensitive. one of a kind, and TTYL, some other miscellaneous merch stuff. And I have Yojin. I just collect random cards for her. And some of her solo stuff. And I have a couple other Hyunjin, Vivi, and Hiju cards. This binder has Yves and Chuu solos. This is Loop. And then it goes into I Did. And I have Chuu, I have Howl, Strawberry Rush, and Only Cry in the Rain. And then this is my miscellaneous Loona card binder. I have Heejin solo, Hustle solo, Heejin Love and Evil, I think, Kim Lip solo, Yves solo, Go On solo, Chuu, YYYY, Hi Hi group card, Hiju Hash, Hyunjin Flip That, Hustle, Yojin, Yves, Chuu, Go On, Offer Flip That, miscellaneous non-album. So I have some Yojin, I think Season's Greetings, like Summer Package, and some trading cards, the units, and then some other trading cards. That's my whole Loona collection. This is my sujeong binder. She's a soloist and a member of Lovelyz. Tiger Eyes, Pink Moon, Archive of Emotions, Two Rocks. This is all non-albums. This is Christmas merch, and then Archive of Emotions, pre-orders, and then these are all trading cards. And then Archive of Emotions in September. And her birthday fan meeting. And then Two Rocks pre-order benefits. And then Fallen Angel fan meeting trading cards. These are Lovelyz 10th anniversary trading cards. Sujeong's, Yin's, and Ji's. And I have some Lovelyz era cards. This binder has 3 collections in it. They have QWER Magenta, Heike Soe, and Say My Name May. This is my Magenta collection. I collect all her album cards, and I get a lot of her pre-orders because they're just really cute. That was Discord. This is Monito era. These are all pre-orders. This is a winner card. This is Algorithm's Blossom. And some pre-orders, winner cards, sign winner card. I have Soe from Heike. This is where Athletic Girl will go. And Run. And it goes into Rose Blossom. Soul Dreaming. And then Love or Hate. Then I just have some miscellaneous album. And then I have May from Say My Name. So these are the debut era cards. This is a pre-order. And then this is Shalala. And I have a couple pre-orders. These are from the debut. And then this is Shalala. And I have this Magenta, I think it's a Tower Records card from Discord era. This is the only A4 binder I own. And I have Promise 9, CSR, and wjsn chocome in here. For Promise, I collect full member sets. Usually only one per era, but I've been adding some of the older eras on. So I'm slowly working at those. But I usually only collect one set per era. And then this is a concert merch set. And then these are just all my miscellaneous cards. And next is CSR. And for their first 3 eras, I collected 57. And then this is from their first comeback. And then this is from Delight. And this is a Make Star set, I think. This is the Blue Hour, and I just collected my top 3. And then this is from the Japanese version of the Blue Hour, or La Eru, whatever the fuck. And then these are my pre-order cards for Yuna, Sua. And then I kept my extra pulls for Yahem and this one Gumi. I have wjsn chocome. And I collect OT4. We have to move it. That's Humph. And then this is Super Yuppers. I've been attempting to collect all of Luda's pre-orders for wjsn chocome, but there are some that are really hard to find, or I'm just missing broadcasts, I think. But I also have these 2 Yodoms. And then this is Super Yuppers. That's it for my A4 binder. This is a miscellaneous girl group binder that I feel like I add to pretty frequently, or at least for the collections that I moved in here. I selectively collect Ray from Yves. And then this is Loveone, and I mainly keep their pulls, but for their debut, I collected a few Yusum and Yume's. And then these 2 are from Drama Queen. And it goes into, these are the concept cards from the platform. And then these are my album pulls. And this is Ifeye. This is from their debut tin case set thing from Mixstar. My Chaewon La Sserafim collection. And then Jo Yuri, these 2 Eisman cards, and then the rest are from her solo stuff. Niziu Rio. This is another miscellaneous binder. I have Taeyong from NCT. I just collect random cards for him. Then I have a couple 10. These are my QWR other member / group sets. Then I have Suki from billlie. I just collect miscellaneous cards. And I have this small LZ page. And then Ellie from weki. Miu from Limelight / Madein. Everyone boycott Madein. Fuck 143 Entertainment. This is my inactive collections binder. Hopefully wjsn becomes active again. But I collect Luda. And then some non-album, solo, and then these 2 from Luda's photo book. Then I have my Chaewon Eisman era cards. And I kept the Kinos on this page, and then some more non-album. Then I kept some other member cards. And then I have Yukika, and I have all her album photo cards. This is my Alice collection. I just collect random cards for them. Next, I'm gonna go through the 2 boy groups I collect. First is onlyoneof. I collect Sujeong, and I have all of his album cards. These cards are from special photo books, and then this goes into Japanese stuff. And then the rest is all non-album. And then I have some other member cards. And then I have Yujeong's bump up business card. And then the last boy group I collect is ateez, and I collect meki. I don't know what happened, but I have so many cards for him now. But I think collecting ateez is really fun. So I have all his album cards. And then this is what I have for Golden Hour Part 3, and I'm probably gonna add to it, but that's it for album cards. And I do have a few Hello 82 exclusives kind of mixed in, but I mainly do that to like fill up the pages. This binder is all Minky non-album. except for this first page. This is just miscellaneous album cards. I didn't really know where to put in my album card binder. The rest is all just pre-order and merch stuff. I have some on the back. I need to rearrange this, so I might start backsiding some of these cards. And I have this ateez set, and then some random sticker ID cards. And then this card is from Limitless, but I don't collect this Japanese stuff yet. That's it for Mingi. This is my Sungmo binder, which is getting pretty full. Ignore these Perona cards. These are just placeholders because if I don't put a card in this first slot, it gets like wrinkly. If you have these types of binders, you know what I'm talking about. For Sungmo, I just collect random cards that I like. Then lastly for ateez, I just have this collect book that has all the other members. And I also have this Sungmo card that I keep in a top loader. I'm gonna move Sungmo into an A5 binder, so I will probably put this in there. This binder just has miscellaneous cards from groups that I enjoy. I have a Woods, Cheon, Sakura, Sujeong, Ana, Liz, Nayeon, Yujin, Isa, Yena, Ayane, Mayuka, Nina, Haram, Chorong and Bomi, Sujin, The Deep, Unicode, and Heike Yell, Yuhyun Dreamcatcher, then I have some extra Say My Name polls, Kai, and Shouting, Kepler, and then I have my Resen collection. I used to say Reseen, but someone told me that's Resen, and I think that's correct. And I just collect miscellaneous cards for them. I don't collect like a certain member. For their debut, I collected a few Wani cards. And then from Syndrome, I collected Live. And then for Glow Up, I collected Minami. And that's it for my miscellaneous card binder. This is the group Feverse. They were formed from the survival show Girls Reverse. And this is from the Japanese version of their debut song, Cho. Those were all my K-pop album photo cards. So I'm just gonna quickly show my bigger inclusions binder. I kind of downsized recently and moved stuff around, but I don't add to this very often. I have Pink Panthers right here. I kind of can't see this very well. This is where I keep my other S postcards. I still need that Soyeon and this last Chuu and Nakyeon, I think. Maybe I'll get them one day. Wow, I'm showing this so poorly. Sorry. And then this is full of stickers. And these are all my A5 collages that I made at some point. Some of them are better than others, for sure. Oh, and then I have this Mingy one I made. Oh, I made another one, but I don't like that one as much, so. And then this binder is my non-K-pop collections. First is my Chobits collection. And then out of the entire set, I'm only missing 2, which is really awesome. I have this one on the way. This is my One Piece Perona page. She's my favorite character, and I'm definitely gonna pick up more cards for her. I even bought her sleeves. And then these are some of my other One Piece cards. These are my Animal Crossing amiibos. I don't collect anything specific. I just keep my pulls from card packs I used to buy at Target. And then I made some fake ones. Fuchsia is my favorite Animal Crossing villager, by the way. She is, in fact, a lesbian. This is a VTuber. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and then these are lovelyz cards. And these are all like art cards that you get in blind boxes. That is it for my collection. Wait, I have one more thing to show. This is my keychain board. I kind of reorganized it and I put a bunch of my plushie keychains. It's very cluttered, but I enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye.